Hey guys, first and foremost, I do want to welcome you to the channel. This is your first time here. Go ahead, do me a favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Show me a little love out there. Um, Today's topic is looking back, especially after the day I had yesterday. If you ended up catching yesterday's video, it was not a good day for me yesterday. Had a lot going on, and it allowed me to do a little bit of reflection, not just about yesterday, but about past days. So, looking back, my body was giving me all the warning signs that I was a diabetic. I was not, it was not registering with me, although it should have. Um, Exhaustion, stress, bad energy. I mean, come on, guys. I was doing 6 to 9 Monster energy drinks a day. Like, who in their right mind thinks that's a healthy lifestyle? I don't. I didn't at the time, but I was doing it anyway. Poor sleep because of the Monster energy drinks, or so I thought. Weight gain, constant urination. Guys, the warning signs was there. The A1C, my max A1C hit 10.2 that was ever registered. But again, the warning signs were there. I ignored them. So today's video is those warning signs for any of you who might think you have diabetes. So, first up, we are going to go with CDC.gov. Symptoms of diabetes. I'm going to outline, even though I have type 2 diabetes, I am going to go over type 1 stuff as well, guys. Type 1 and type 2 diabetes often develop slowly over time, and both can start with few or no symptoms. Both type 1 and type 2 diabetes can have similar symptoms. They include frequent urination. Frequent urination can be a symptom. Guys, my wife would make fun of me constantly for having a small bladder. It turns out all of those years that she was really making fun of me for having to pee a lot was probably not a small bladder. It was probably because of type 2 diabetes. Increased thirst and hunger, which the increased hunger did the opposite of losing weight. It put on a massive amount of weight for me. Fatigue, tiredness. There's a reason I was doing 9 energy drinks a day, guys. 6 to 9 on a normal day. When we're talking the 16-ounce cans of Monster, that's a lot. Feeling irritable or moody. I generally don't get too irritable or moody, but it can happen, guys. It just don't happen too often. Blurry vision. I went in 2 years from not needing glasses, and these ones don't really represent what they are too well. But I went from not needing glasses at all to 2 years later needing bifocals. Think about that. So, let's go over some of those key symptoms of type 1 diabetes that are a little bit different. Nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, diabetic ketoacidosis, or specific for type 1, I think. These are the ones that really I should have really keyed in on, guys. Cuts and sores or wounds that heal very, very slowly. I know oftentimes I would get a cut on a finger or my arm or scratch on my finger or arm, and it would just seem like it would take forever to heal. The most annoying thing ever was having that little cut, that little scrape that I'm looking at for a month. And that is no joke. I really don't think I ever got dark patches of skin around my neck, armpit, or growing area. Numbness or tingling in my hands and feet. Other than like laying on my arm at night and going to sleep on it, I really have not gotten that yet to this point, and I am full diabetic at this point. Symptoms of gestational diabetes is there as well. We're going to go ahead and pop over here on the CDC's website to diabetic risk factors. Some diabetic risk factors can be managed through behavior change, such as being more physically active. Other risk factors cannot be changed, such as family history and age. Find out your risk for each type of diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is thought to be caused by an autoimmune reaction. The body affects itself by mistake, attacks itself by mistake. No one knows how to prevent type 1 diabetes. Known risk factors include a family history, parent, brother, sister with type 1 diabetes puts you at an increased risk. Age. You can get type 1 diabetes at any age, but it usually develops in children and teens and young adults. So there is nothing saying that you cannot get type 1 diabetes in your mid 40s, late 50s. It can happen, but typically most cases are seen in children, teens, and younger adults. In the United States, white people are more likely to develop type 1 diabetes than African American, Hispanic, or Latino people. Just so you know. Pre-diabetes and type 2. Pre-diabetic and type 2 share almost all the same risk factors. If you already have pre-diabetes, this is an added risk factor that makes you more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. You're at risk for both prediabetes and type 2 diabetes if you have extra weight, you are 45 or older. I was actually diagnosed at 43. Have a parent, actually, no, I was diagnosed at 42. 42. Have a parent or sibling with type 2 diabetes. Fun fact, I'm the youngest of three. I'm the only diabetic. Unfun fact, I should say. My grandfather had pre-diabetes. My mother got diagnosed with diabetes in her 60s. I got diagnosed with diabetes in my early 40s. I have changed a lot of things, and I want to change even more things because my fear is that my daughter, who is very young, will develop type 2 diabetes younger than I did if I don't improve the overall lifestyle that she sees and participates in. Now, they say that the CDC, rather, this is a claim that if you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, that you're at a higher risk. Now, I find that interesting because there are conflicting things out there in regards to type 2 diabetes and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. One says the other one caused them. Now, in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the claim is if you have type 2 diabetes, you have a higher risk of having it. In type 2 diabetes, the claim is if you have non alcoholic fatty liver, you have a higher risk of having it. I will personally tell you, because of my habits and the 10 plus years that I was doing Monster energy drinks, that I personally feel that non-alcoholic fatty liver caused my type 2 diabetes, and that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease was a product of my habit. In addition to those, if you had gestational diabetes, for any of the pregnant women out there, it puts you at an increased risk. Giving birth to a baby over 9 pounds. Ouch. I don't even want to think about that. African American, Hispanic, Latino, American Indian, Alaskan Native persons, some Pacific Islander people, and Asian Americans have a higher risk at type 2 diabetes. Gestational diabetes, we're not going to really look at, because that's something you get tested for and your healthcare professional can help you out with that. Reduce your risk. So I will tell you now that the things that I see the best result for me personally, going out and walking between 1 and 4 miles a day, eating a more balanced, healthy, whole food diet without all of the garbage food that is available to us. And I will tell you now that my opinion of store-bought crap is just that, crap. The bread, I don't care what bread you buy at the store. Read the ingredients label, guys. If it's got 20 or 30 ingredients, it ain't good for you. I don't care. I will go on record and say that it's not good for you. It really amazes me the amount of processing that we have started doing in this country of our food, and how it's become processed food and then ultra processed food. And like, what's next? Like, really, what is next? Are you aware that bread ingredients since the 1920s has changed like 3 times? Like, legitimately. The way they make bread that they sell at the store has changed at least 3 times since 1920. And it's not for the good, guys. It's so that it stays on your shelf a little bit longer. So yeah, it's good that you're getting to eat that whole loaf of crap, but it's not healthy for you. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, share your love, show your support, comment below. I read every comment. Your story can help someone else. Share your story with me. Share with me how long you have been on this diabetic journey, what symptoms you missed before you were actually diagnosed. And again, guys, hit that subscribe button. Show your love. You're not alone. We are in this health journey together. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching the channel. Thank you very much. I will see you next time.